Stop scrolling. Have you ever heard of a young shepherd defeating a massive warrior with just a slingshot? Let me tell you the story of David and Goliath, the ultimate underdog story that changed history forever. It's a tale of incredible faith, unwavering courage, and how trusting God can lead to miraculous victories. Our story begins in the Valley of Elah, set in the golden, sun-soaked lands of ancient Israel. On one side stood the Israelites, wary and trembling. On the other, the mighty Philistine army with their unbeatable champion, Goliath. Goliath was no ordinary man. Towering at nearly 10 feet, he wore gleaming bronze armor, and just his spear alone was as thick as a weaver's beam. For 40 days, every morning and evening, Goliath roared his challenge. "Choose one man to fight me. If he kills me, we will become your servants. But if I kill him, you will serve us." Yet no Israelite warrior dared step forward until an unlikely hero appeared: David. He wasn't a soldier. He was just a young shepherd. Sent by his father to bring food to his brothers in the army, David overheard Goliath's challenge. Unlike everyone else, David wasn't paralyzed by fear. Instead, he was offended. "Who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God?" David proclaimed. Word of his boldness spread quickly, and soon David found himself before King Saul. Although the king doubted him, David didn't waver. "Your servant has killed both the lion and the bear," David explained, recounting his days guarding sheep. "This Philistine will be like one of them because he has defied the armies of the living God. The Lord who delivered me from the paw of the lion and the bear will deliver me from him." Despite his youth and lack of armor, Saul relented and allowed David to face Goliath. As David approached the battlefield, he didn't carry a sword or shield. He carried 5 smooth stones and a simple sling, weapons of a shepherd, not a warrior. Can you imagine the scene? The massive Goliath, clad in bronze, and a sea of Philistines cheering him on, and then tiny, unarmored David walking confidently with nothing but faith. When Goliath saw David, he was insulted. "Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks?" he mocked. "Come here, and I'll feed your flesh to the birds and wild animals." But David wasn't fazed. He replied boldly, "You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied. Today, the Lord will deliver you into my hands, and the whole world will know that there is a God in Israel." And then, it happened. David slung a single stone, and with precision that could have only come from divine guidance, the stone struck Goliath right in the forehead. The mighty warrior fell face down onto the ground, defeated by a shepherd boy. David then ran over, took Goliath's massive sword, and finished the job. The Philistine army, horrified, fled in panic, and Israel celebrated an incredible victory. This isn't just a story about bravery, it's about faith. Faith that God can use anyone, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, to do great things. David didn't rely on his strength or weapons. He relied on God. And through his faith, an impossible situation turned into a victory that inspired generations. So, what challenges in your life feel like giants? Remember, with faith and trust in God, even the smallest among us can overcome the mightiest obstacles. David's story is proof that miracles happen when we act in faith. #Bible, #Jesus, #God, #Jews, #Christian, /Christianity, /faith.